Okay, we're making dinner. I don't know what the fuck kind of dinner we're making, but we're making it. I do know the protein is pork chops because I need to go meat shopping, but that's neither here nor there. I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing with these pork chops. So, come along for the adventure. Okay, look, one thing about me is I can throw some shit together. It looks fucking crazy when I'm doing it, but I watched my mom doing it growing up. Everything she made was fucking amazing. I think there was maybe only 2 or 3 dishes that were questionable. So, bear with me. We'll try it at the end, and we'll decide if it was trash or if it was good. Okay, one thing about me is I am seasoning my meats always. So I got my pork chops, they're bone in, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and my go-to Uncle Chris's steak seasoning. I put it on all of my pork, no matter what I'm doing with it. I'm also going to be very generous. You don't have to be too generous with the salt. It's pork, it's salty. And I'm doing front and back. Sometimes I just throw it in the oven like this and just have baked pork chops. But today we're gonna smother her in something. We'll figure it out together. We're making a mess. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna pat that in and then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, I thought I had a cream of something to smother my pork chops in, but I had cream of nothing, so we're gonna throw something together. I got my oven preheating at 350. My pork chops are marinating in the dry rub I threw on there. So let's throw some shit together, brother. I have chicken broth. I had 2 cans of tomato sauce, the little small cans, and I have cream cheese. I have not gone grocery shopping in a hot minute because it's been the break, so we've been with family and stuff. So for now, I'm gonna throw this together, and then we'll kind of taste it and see what it needs, what it doesn't need. So let's get started. This is probably about like half a cup of cream cheese. I'm gonna throw some tomato sauce in first, and then I'm gonna do the chicken broth. Okay, I've only done 1 can of tomato sauce right now, and I'm going to fill the can up with this chicken broth to get the rest of it. I do know that I love tomato sauce on my pork chops because I've done it before with like cream of mushroom. So we're just kind of, it smells fantastic. I will say that. It does smell great. Okay, I actually did add about half a cup more of cream cheese, and then I microwaved it for about a minute to just kind of soften that cream cheese to mix in. This is what we're looking like. It absolutely tastes like tomato soup. I love me some tomato soup. So we are going to pour this over our pork chops. I transferred my pork chops to a cake pan. We're gonna pour this on top. Yes, the cream cheese is still chunky. It'll melt in the oven. But honestly, I would just eat this mixture as tomato soup. I'm not gonna lie. She's good. All right. Literally tastes like creamy tomato soup. So I was going to add this can of green beans in with it, but honestly, my kids don't like their shit mixed. So I'm not gonna do that. If it was just me, I totally would. So I'm gonna cook green beans on the side. Okay, my oven just preheated. I'm popping these bad boys in for 45 minutes or until the internal temp is about 145 degrees Fahrenheit. At about the 30-minute mark, I'm going to make this boil and bag rice. My kids love this shit, and I'm gonna show you how I make it. And they literally can't get enough of it. I just want to say I'm laying on my couch and that shit smells so fucking good, dude. So good. That's it. Okay, I'll let you know when we're ready to start cooking rice. Thank you. Okay, boil, rice, bag, boil and bag rice. I know I had chicken broth, but I also have beef broth, so I'm just gonna use that. So I'm gonna pour this in here. It says a quart per bag. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, so we're just gonna fill this bitch up and make sure the rice gets submerged. I'm gonna fill the rest of this up with water. Okay, I do know what a quart is. I don't know why I said that. What I meant was I don't want to measure it out. I don't like measuring things. Okay, so we got about this much liquid. Super cool. Love that. We're going to... Okay, I couldn't remember if it needs to boil first or I could just throw this bitch in here. So we've thrown it in. Submerging. Putting this on high. Super cool. Gonna wash my hands. I have these small things of unsalted butter. So all this shit I'm cooking with is just like leftover stuff from making all these holiday meals. So I'm just trying to use it all up so I can buy groceries and not be like over stimulated with a bunch of shit. So anyways, I'm gonna put half of this in right now. And then after it's done, I'm gonna put the other half in and like fluff the rice up. So we'll see. Okay, now I have my green beans going. I've already rinsed them off. I rinsed them 3 times because I have OCD, and that's the only logical sense is you have to rinse things 3 times so you don't accidentally kill your family. Okay, cool. Love that. I added some extra water to cook it in and salt and pepper. So we're going to boil those. And this is what the rice is looking like. Super cool. I just took, oh my gosh, I look crazy. I just took the pork chops out of the oven. This is what they look like. I know, bear with me. I'm gonna try it. Okay, she's hot. It smells fucking amazing. Oh my god. I'm gonna try just the cream cheese. Stop. I don't even like pork chops. This is heavenly. Okay.